This study explores the use of mind wandering as a dynamic measure to track the evolution of user experience with data visualizations. Mind wandering is a phenomenon where attention spontaneously shifts from a primary task to internal, task-related thoughts or unrelated distractions. The researchers utilized a taxonomized dataset of 100 static, real-world visualizations and conducted a controlled experiment to understand how mind wandering influences users' perceptions and interactions with visual data. The study found that mind wandering negatively affects short-term visualization recall and various post-viewing measures, particularly for visualizations with little text annotation. The type of mind wandering also impacts engagement and emotional response. Mind wandering functions as an intermediate process linking visualization design elements to post-viewing measures, influencing how viewers engage with and interpret visual information over time. The researchers employed a key press paradigm to measure mind wandering, where participants reported if they were on task or mind wandering. The study also examined the impact of mind wandering on post-viewing reports of overall cognitive and affective engagement, as well as constructs that reflect the implications of engagement patterns like trust, design quality, and emotional response. The findings highlight the importance of considering cognitive dynamics in the design of data visualizations and the enhancement of user experiences in data-driven domains. The study pioneers the investigation of in situ user experience during data visualization viewing, going beyond traditional post-viewing static assessments. The results emphasize the importance of considering in situ user experience in visualization design and evaluation, contributing to the advancement of dynamic evaluation methodologies in the field. The study also explores the dynamic nature of visual cognition during visualization consumption, moving beyond mere perception. The researchers investigated how individuals dynamically process visualizations for interpretation and how this cognition process influences their ability to recall information in both the short and long term. By incorporating mind wandering as a dynamic measure, the study provides insights that can inform the design of visualizations that promote sustained attention. Overall, the study underscores the importance of incorporating mind wandering as a dynamic measure in visualization design and evaluation, offering novel avenues for enhancing user engagement and comprehension. The findings have implications for the development of more effective interventions aimed at optimizing cognitive processes during visual information processing. This study explores the relationship between mind wandering, visualization design elements, and user-reported post-viewing measures. It is the first attempt to reconcile post-viewing reports with a dynamic mind wandering measure in the context of visualizations. The study consists of 3 phases: at-a-glance comprehension, mind-wandering self-reports, and long-term recall. Participants viewed 100 visualizations curated by Arunkumar et al., and their responses were coded for aesthetic appeal, communicative utility, and short-term recall. The study's findings suggest that mind-wandering influences viewer experience, with different visualization design elements contributing to the frequency and temporal distribution of mind wandering during visualization exploration. The results also indicate that mind wandering serves as a mediator between visualization encoding features and user-reported post-viewing measures. The study's methodology and findings contribute to a more comprehensive understanding of user experience by integrating subjective post-viewing assessments with real-time cognitive processes. This study investigates the impact of mind wandering on user experience during visualization exploration. The researchers employed a structural equation modeling (SEM) approach to analyze the relationships between mind wandering frequency, earliest instance, and various post-viewing measures. The results indicate that mind wandering significantly affects all collected measures, with higher frequencies and earlier instances associated with stronger effects. The study found that mind wandering has a strong negative impact on trust dimensions, including credibility, reliability, and confidence. In contrast, relevant mind wandering, particularly pertaining to the chart's topic, moderately enhances effective engagement and weakly affects emotional response, aesthetic appeal adjectives, and accuracy of long-term recall. However, reported cognitive engagement declines, and mind wandering also moderately negatively affects design quality ratings and communicative utility adjectives. The researchers identified that mind-wandering frequency has a weak positive association with positive and negative emotions, while irrelevant mind-wandering has negligible effects on emotional response. Design quality ratings, including diversity, craftsmanship, and simplicity, are negatively affected by mind-wandering frequency, with irrelevant mind-wandering exacerbating this effect. The study also explored the impact of mind-wandering on communicative utility and aesthetic appeal adjectives. The results show that increased mind-wandering frequency is associated with more negative adjectives for communicative utility and more positive adjectives for aesthetic appeal. However, irrelevant mind-wandering decreases the strength of aesthetic appeal adjectives. Furthermore, the researchers investigated the relationship between mind-wandering and recall accuracy. The results indicate that increased mind-wandering frequency has a strong negative impact on takeaway accuracy and generality, with irrelevant mind-wandering increasing the mention of encoding elements and complexity. However, mind-wandering has a non-significant impact on long-term recall performance. The study also examined the influence of design elements on the type, frequency, and temporal distribution of mind-wandering. The results show that aesthetic novelty elements, such as complex glyphs and human-recognizable objects, significantly increase mind-wandering frequency. Text volume and data-ink ratio also influence the temporal distribution of mind-wandering, with lower values triggering earlier mind-wandering instances. Overall, the study provides insights into the complex relationships between mind-wandering, user experience, and design elements during visualization exploration. The findings have implications for the design of visualizations and the development of strategies to mitigate the negative effects of mind-wandering on user experience. In this study, researchers investigated the relationship between various design elements in data visualization and user engagement, emotional response, and cognitive processing. They found that certain design elements, such as encodings, realism, and complexity, can induce irrelevant mind-wandering, negatively impacting cognitive engagement and trust in the visualization. Conversely, elements like annotation, emphasis, and structure promote sustained attention and task engagement, reducing mind-wandering episodes. The frequency and temporal distribution of mind-wandering were observed to partially mediate the relationship between these design elements and post-viewing measures, including engagement, emotional response, design quality, and adjectives describing aesthetic appeal and communicative utility. The findings suggest that mind-wandering relevant to chart appearance or topic can enhance effective engagement and aesthetic appeal, while irrelevant mind-wandering negatively impacts trust and design quality. These insights provide valuable guidance for visualization designers seeking to optimize user experience and minimize distractions. This research explores the dynamic relationship between mind-wandering and user experience in visualization consumption. The study reveals that mind-wandering functions as a measure of user experience, capturing nuanced fluctuations in attention and engagement over time. The findings suggest that certain design elements, such as human-recognizable objects, 3D, and photorealism, increase mind-wandering, while non-text annotation, data, message redundancy, and high data-ink ratio decrease it. The study also investigates the impact of mind-wandering on post-viewing measures, including short-term and long-term recall. The results show that mind-wandering frequency partially mediates the relationship between design elements and recall accuracy, with a negative indirect effect on short-term recall and a moderate positive indirect effect on long-term recall. The research highlights the importance of balancing data and message redundancy to promote clarity and organization, reducing mind-wandering occurrences. The study also suggests that text influences the type, frequency, and temporal distribution of mind-wandering, with moderate text volumes sustaining attention without overwhelming users. Aesthetic novelty, such as the use of unique features like human-recognizable objects and photorealism, increases the occurrence of topic-relevant mind-wandering. Conversely, elements like axes and grid lines decrease topic-relevant mind-wandering and slightly increase irrelevant mind-wandering. The study concludes that mind-wandering offers insights into cognitive and affective processes during interaction with visual content, capturing nuanced fluctuations in attention and engagement over time. The findings have implications for the design of visualizations, suggesting that designers should aim to foster relevant mind wandering and increase emotional engagement while maintaining analytical focus. The research also identifies limitations and areas for future work, including the need for more nuanced understanding of mind wandering through the use of eye tracking and physiological monitoring. Additionally, the study suggests that future research should investigate the impact of low-level visual elements on mind wandering and explore alternative methods for eliciting mind wandering. This research paper explores the relationship between mind wandering and data visualization, examining how different types of mind wandering can affect cognition and behavior. The study delves into the role of mind wandering in creativity, its impact on driving performance, and its effects on task performance over time. It also discusses the importance of understanding user engagement in information visualization and the influence of visual arrangements on viewer takeaways. Furthermore, the paper highlights the significance of measuring the user experience of data visualization and the role of attention in mind wandering. The research incorporates various methodologies, including think-aloud interviews, experience sampling studies, and the use of pupillary responses to measure mind wandering. The paper also emphasizes the need for a balanced perspective on the mind-wandering state, considering both controlled and spontaneous thought processes. Additionally, it touches upon the concept of data humanism and its implications for the future of data visualization. The study concludes by emphasizing the importance of understanding the interplay between mind-wandering, attention, and data visualization to enhance our comprehension of human cognition and behavior.